Good afternoon, Taurus. So this is your love reading. Remember, it is for the collective. It's not going to fit for everybody, but any messages that do fit, claim them. Any that don't, just leave them behind. No point in trying to make them fit. You'll probably know after about 5 or 10 minutes if this reading fits for you or not. You'll just get that inner knowing. If you find it doesn't, check out your moon rising, or especially that Venus sign, because that's highly representative of what's going on within love dynamics at the moment. Just put your particulars in onto a star sign calculator, and it'll give you where the planets were aligned in what star sign based on when you were born. So then you'll be able to go and listen to that reading, and it may just have more relevance. I've actually got a new deck through. It come through about an hour ago, so I'm absolutely made up. It is the Klimt Tarot deck, and I'm guided towards a lot of gold or metallic for you today. Also as well, I've lit a purple candle in the background for prosperity, so we'll see where that takes us. So what's happened is, because of the length of the videos, the duration that they were going to, it was just been a nightmare to upload them, and some of them are going for between 40 and 70 minutes. So I've done a spread for you, and then when you get to 30 minutes, by all means, if you want to join me over on the extended, I'd love you to join me over there. That would be amazing. But if not, no problems. We can just catch up again on the 4th of April. But what we'll do is we'll get cracking now, and we'll see what the energy is, or what's happened between you and your person of interest, whether you're with them or not, whether you've just finished with them, whatever it is that your unique connection is at the moment, whoever it is that you're investing your thoughts into, we'll see what it is that's going down between you and their energy at the moment, and where spirit sees you. So at this moment in time, spirit sees you as being in this fool-like energy, possibly wanting to start a new beginning. Could be a bit of naivety. Oh, there's no messing with that one. And first out the deck, we've got, aren't they amazing, 10 of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. And we've got the Page of Pentacles there. Let's see what else we can get for you on that as some clarifiers. So maybe someone wanted to start a new beginning in the recent past, because there was a lot that you've established between yourselves. This Page of Pentacles could have been an offering of a new beginning, not necessarily going back down to basics, because if you've been together and then split up, or you haven't been getting on, it can just be the energy of, let's put everything behind us and start again. Well, that 10 of Pentacles that's there, I'm just getting the vibe that a lot's already been established for you within the family home. A lot of investment has been put in. But then we've got the Knight of Wands energy coming in there. For one of you, that Knight of Pentacles, that could be about a new opportunity that's come in, a new beginning. A new beginning's come in, but you've got an established family. And that offering that's there, it's going to affect the family home. It could be coming from this Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands energy being a Scorpio Sagittarius. It's a quick moving energy though. It's a fire energy, because a Knight is Wands energy, and then you've got your a Knight is fire energy, and then you've got your Wands, which is fire energy. So fire and fire, it's not, it can be something that can be quite destructive. It gets the job done, it does. It gets it done quickly, but it hasn't always got the staying power. It is powerful when it's around, it's very known. It's a passionate energy, but if it's not a person, it can just be some type of change. And that's just come out of the deck before I even asked, just while I was describing the characteristics of that Knight of Wands there. I feel there's been some involvement somewhere for some of you with regards to this Knight of Wands energy. Doesn't have to be male, can be male or female. And possibly whoever it is that's been in this Page of Pentacles energy, just show up, just say here it's the Knave, but it's the Page. They want more. They're suggesting a new beginning. It could even be somebody that's done something wrong in the past. Knight of Pentacles energy can be a bit flirtatious, passionate, very passionate, quite a catch to be honest, that type of energy. Can hold himself in quite high regard, feeling they want a second chance, or they've had a realisation. They've had a realisation over this heartbreak. It could be that they're bolting back in, trying to change something round, or trying to bring the distance between whoever it is, the party that they've upset, and them back together. And they're coming in with an offering. That offering could be some type of counselling to bring them back to that Ten of Pentacles energy and the new beginning. These cards are absolutely shooting out of the deck. And there's that Page of Pentacles again at the bottom. I feel someone's offered something to them, or they keep going and offering themselves back to the party of the past. Hang on a minute, I'm saying that wrong. Both of you are in the recent past, and they keep returning to you with offerings, wanting another chance, saying that they've changed. Or this could be somebody that they've been involved with, wanting more, thinking that it could grow into something else. And then there's heartbreak because one of them, the party they've been involved with, could be you, Taurus, or could be your partner. You say, no, that's not the reason why we got together. It was basically just a fling. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's go on to this Three of Wands energy, because you've already got quite a few duplicate cards. So, Three of Swords energy that's here, that is Libra energy. Doesn't have to be a Libran though. And this is the energy that your party, wow, that card has been wanting to come out, the Moon in reverse. Pisces energy, or can be Cancerian energy, has been wanting to come out so many times before the reading as I was shuffling these cards. So that Three of Swords energy. Three of Swords can be grief, sadness, apprehension, an identity crisis, anything like that, anything that's causing real deep upset or hurt. But this place, the positioning within the spread, this is where your party or your person of interest, this is where they are within themselves at the moment. This is where they're vibing, how they're entering this reading. Remember though, you can change the roles around, so it can be a cross-watcher read, but you just pick as and where. Now this Moon, the Moon in reverse, when that comes out, that can be about secrets that are going to come to the surface, or things that have been unveiled, shall we say. Or it could just be about disappointments, not just, but it could be about disappointments, idle thoughts, memories, or just withdrawal. I feel as though there is regret here. I'm getting feelings of regret. But I just don't feel like it's got the sticking power. Knight of Chalices. So that's the Page of Chalices. That can be some type of compliment coming in. Some type of apology. Possible Taurus, Gemini sign. There is upset here. There's recognising it. But the moon in reverse as well, though, it can also be about disillusioned, not quite being intact with how the situation really is, not seeing it for what it is, not recognizing the upset for what it is. It's like they're going through the process of the upset, if it is that there's a breakup. But the moon in reverse, I'm getting that there's a... They just don't get it. They're just not getting it of why... Of what they're doing is... Of why what they're doing is wrong. It's like it's not going in. And then this Knight of Cups is they're kind of coming to you, trying to... I'm not getting a good energy with that. I'm just being honest. I'm just not. It's if they're coming to you to try and gradually break you down. And I know it's Cups, but off the back of what the vibes that I'm getting off that moon energy, it feels like they're coming to you, but they don't quite know why. They want you back, but they can't learn for the mistakes because they're not acknowledging them. And there's that Four of Swords. They're coming to you with some type of explanation of what they've had to think about, I feel. You're not going to get anything in depth. I still do feel, though, that there's things that are hidden. Yeah, they're hurt, but they don't know why they're hurt because they don't fully understand what they've done. But they want balance. I'm not quite sure how they can rebuild all of this, though, because it's about rebuilding something and being aware of how the situation is and rebuilding it all going forward to make something right. But I don't know how you can make something right if you're not taking responsibility of where you went wrong. And there we go. Ace of Pentacles. They want to come in. They want balance. Could be karma, a realization, but they're coming with a new beginning. But there's still secrets. I'm still feeling that with that moon in reverse. I know that High Priestess can be Pisces energy. I know it can be having that inner wisdom, that inner knowing, but I'm just not falling comfortable with that. I'm just not. For some of you, it may be recognizing the heartbreak, coming in with an apology of what they've learned. They want to know how they can restore the balance, and can you start again from the beginning, possibly what they were offering you at the beginning. Or have they got a new opportunity coming in from somewhere with a High Priestess energy, because she can be seen as a court card, not male or not gender specific, male or female. Can be a Pisces energy as well. So that could be also what they're keeping quiet. To you, they're appearing like they're heartbroken. They're coming in with an apology. But it could be that there's someone else in the background and they're playing two of you off at the same time, making it seem, though, that it's just about you, Taurus. Let's have a look at this Three of Cups energy then that's at the top, because this is the energy that you are vibing in at the moment. So the energy we've got you being in at the moment is that Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Three of Cups is trying to bring something back together, trying to rejoice. But the Eight of Cups is looking at how you're going to move forward. And based on what it is that's down here, this type of energy that's down here with the other party, I feel it's how you're going to move forward if you've got a child involved. That Ace of Cups also thinking, you know what, I'm worth more than this. There's more out there for me than this. There really is. I do not have to put up with this. I really don't. I'm knowing it. But just looking to get that next move. It's telling me to take one more card and then change deck. And you've got the Four of Cups. And see there, guy with his hand on his heart, or it can appear like that. A lot of emotion here. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart, or it could just be the position that you're in at the moment. That Three Cups could also be a third party energy. What it is, that's getting involved in your reading. Remember, it doesn't have to be a person, place or thing. But this Eight of Cups is whatever it is that's getting involved. No, I'm sorry. You're moving on with or without it. And this Four of Cups at the moment that's you. That's like you taking time out for yourself. You're just wanting a minute. You're wanting a minute with your emotions, where they've been down here in the Four of Swords. Wanting a minute with the thoughts. Swords being thoughts, cups being emotions. Five of Wands. Sorry guys, we live in a new building estate and the building houses behind and they're really loud, as you'd have said. So I've closed the windows. Anyway, moving on. So back to this Five of Wands. I'll hold it a bit like that because of the metallic-y bit. On a lot of them, the Five of Wands, you see them in conflict with other people. But the vibe that I'm getting from this, sometimes it can be about being in conflict or debate or something like that. But what I'm getting from this is, Taurus, as if you are brainstorming, looking for an opportunity to find a way out. Because I sometimes do see the Five of Wands as brainstorming. Seeing where you can go, seeing what you can create. So let's have a look. What have we got on that Five of Wands, please, Spirit? On that Five of Wands for Taurus, where they're at the moment. Yep, there you go. Six of Swords. So you can move on. So you know you can move on. You can get that assurance to move on. So at the moment, I feel it's there. It's being considered in your head, or you might even be getting it into action, but you've not moved on within your head yet. You've not had that nudge, that push. There we go. There's the 7. That's underneath. That might be doing a little bit of sneaking round, but it's not sneaking. It's not. Yeah, it might be sneaking, but good for you. Good for you for doing what you need to do to get out of that a self-imposed prison. 6, 7, and 8 of Swords. Good for you. It could also be for you to do some brainstorming to see how you and your partner can move forward. That you don't want them to be sneaking around anymore. And you feel like you're still caught up in the upset of being in this self-imposed prison. Or you just want them to be honest with you. I think you feel there's some dishonesty still there, which might be coming through because of this Moon card in reverse. Someone's not quite got the head screwed on somewhere and is still holding some stuff back. But you're ready to move on from it, whether that's with them or without them. You just don't want it. But someone's putting something into action here somewhere for their better good. So the Leo card that's over here, you don't have to have Leo in your chart, but this is where your party, not you Taurus, your party, this is where they see you at this moment. They see you as being strong, possibly wanting to work in union with them. Trying to become more of a leader. I'm hearing autonomy, so maybe that you're trying, that they feel like you are trying to live more independently. What have we got on this Strength card, please, Spirit? What have we got on the Strength card? Spirit is pointing out to me 3s and 8s. The Emperor. Okay. So the position that you're in at the moment, I think you appear from the outside as looking quite hopeful. It might be that there's someone else that you've got your eye on, or they feel there's someone else that you've got your eye on. Or it might be that you confided in someone else who is more wise, who appears to them as being in a more powerful position than what they do, or being more wise. King of Wands. I feel like you're taking control of your life. That could be you stepping into the Emperor. And I think they're getting concerned at the moment because this could be a King of Wands coming in, or that could be them getting worried. Just sitting back waiting because they don't know what your plan of action is. They really don't. Because remember, the Emperor rules the empires above all the kings and all the queens. 8 of Wands. I said about 8s. I felt there was an 8s vibe here somewhere. 8s being progressive, putting things into manifestation, getting things rolling, moving on. You're not near completion yet, but that's where you're going. That's where you're aiming at. Oh, this is how they see you, though. This is how they see you. Tell me to change deck. Who's this King of Wands, please, Spirit? Who's this King of Wands? The King of Wands might be somebody also that's in communication with you. We got the 4 of Wands that shut out the deck in reverse. There's a lack of stability somewhere. And 6 of Pentacles in reverse. There was no equal give and take. There was definitely unfairness here somewhere. Or they were given to someone else. Or they feel you're giving to someone else. Or your party thinks that you've become stronger, stepped into a more authoritative role. Or maybe I'm hearing for some of you saying, I've got more of a backbone now, and they see that. That could be you in the King of Wands energy, or it could be them. But the 8 of Wands moving forward, that's progressive. That's wanting to roll things out. You've got a lot of 4s and 8s. Wanting to move forward to get past this instability, because there was some unfairness with someone giving to 2 people somewhere. You're just not having it. You're just not having it. You've hit your threshold. You've hit your limit. That's it. 2 Cups. So 2 of Cups. This is what's going on for them externally at the moment. They want me to use them a deck. Externally at the moment that you can't see. Now, bearing in mind the last bit that I did over here was how your party sees you. This bit now is what's going on for them externally, your party or whoever it is that you're involved with. If it is you're involved with more than one person, that's got nothing to do with me, obviously, but you just apply what comes from the cards to whoever the person is. Could be that this is for a family member and it's affecting your relationship, but let's just see. So what's going on for them externally at the moment? They're trying to bring a connection back together. Trying to start it possibly from the beginning. But someone's gone quiet. Or while they're starting it from the beginning, it could be it's giving them a chance to learn things and they want to take the time and do it the right way. And then I've just said, but this doesn't mean that it's with you though. There's that self-imposed prison again, another 8. I'm wondering if that's you or whether they're playing the victim here. I'm getting a feeling they're playing the victim. Playing the victim, and 9 of Cups, sorry. That's emotional contentment within. But also as well, it can be quite a smug-like energy, quite a selfish-like energy. But they may be becoming more balanced within, but it's gonna be, I'm just not getting that I'm just not getting good vibes from it at all. I'm really not. I mean, I'm trying to look at it more positively because I know it's a collective reading for some of you, but I'm just not getting Magician. Justice. And 9 of Swords. So this is what's going on for them externally at the moment. They're trying to bring something back together and someone's gone quiet. This Virgo energy, the Hermit. They may have gone quiet because they don't want anything to do with them. That might be you, Taurus. You don't want anything to do with them. Not putting yourself in a self-imposed prison as such, but it's kind of self-preservation. It's protecting yourself to keep those emotions of yours balanced. Or that might be them going quiet at the minute, doing the inner work, keeping themselves protected to maybe balance out their emotions. But they want to try and create something here, create some type of fairness. And balance within. And do it right. But they're all caught up in the head about it. Why have we got this 9 of Swords energy here, please, Spirit? Why are they all caught up in the head? Why have we got this 9 of Swords energy for what's going on for them externally at the moment? For some of you as well, I feel like there is another person and they've gone quiet because they've put themselves in this position, this self-imposed prison, because they don't know who to make a decision about. And they are thinking about themselves, just themselves at the moment, which is that 9 of Cups energy. And whilst they're thinking of themselves, they can't manifest anything or get any balance. There we go. Or no fairness. And they're all caught up in the head over a Queen of Cups, possibly. Virgo, Queen of Cups, so it's actually Taurus, Gemini energy. That could be you, maybe. The thing with the Queen of Cups though is that she's very emotional. So it could be that that's you back up there, because there is a heck of a lot of Cups energy up here. And that's you picking up on their energy of them putting themselves in a self-imposed prison. Could be you, but it could just be it's coming through on your energy because that's what you're experiencing at this moment. I feel for some of you here, there is a wanting to come back together. There is taking that time out. But it is whether they're going to change. They do feel part of the victim here. And I'm not quite sure why that is. If if they were to put themselves in a position of counselling or something like that, to see why they do what they do, that'd be different. Because putting yourself in a counselling position, that means acknowledging how you are, acknowledging not blame, but taking responsibility. And that could be what that Nine of Cups is. They're taking the responsibility of what they've done. Doesn't always mean something bad. It can be productive of emotional contentment within, and then you can move forward to start manifesting, to start creating the balance. But the thing is, with the manifesting card or any type of Pentacles energy, it's slow. It's slow energy, and it's not something that's going to come overnight. But this is either karma, some type of legalities, maybe it could be settling up of assets, could be wanting to get married. But they're in bits here over this Queen of Cups. But with this Queen of Cups, as you can see, she's looking at this cup and not taking off the lid, because she's got that inner knowing. She just knows. She doesn't need to look inside the cup at the emotions. She's able to tune into the higher realms, to the universe. She's just got that inner knowing. I don't feel on the same level as the High Priestess, but I feel she's definitely got some psychic abilities. And she can just sense something, and they know she can. This party, your party, knows you can sense something. What else have we got on this Queen of Cups, please, Spirit? What else have we got on this? Two of Swords. Maybe that they've come to you and they're all caught up in the head. And they're waiting for you to make a decision. Or they're wondering when they can come to you. But it's about them being honest. Moon energy can be about secrets, but it can also be about the subconscious. So if it is that they do decide to go for some counselling or something like that, they may start dealing with things on a deeper level. That could be an option, but there's something somewhere that they're not willing to look at. They can't. This isn't for all of you. Right, last position within the deck, in the spread, I should say, is this Eight of Wands energy. So this is what their intentions are towards you at the moment. What are Taurus's party's intentions towards Taurus at the moment, please? What are their intentions towards Taurus at the moment, please? They want to start communicating or move forward about gaining that Ten of Cups. They want to get themselves into emotional contentment, which is the 9. They may even be there at the moment through working on themselves, and then they want to then implement change, which is the 8 of Wands, to then get to the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is then not just emotional contentment within, it's about having it externally as well. A balanced family home, the happy ever after. But they know there needs to be an investment of time. And that might be at the moment that you aren't together, or you aren't seeing things eye to eye. With Temperance, it's like the Magician card in a way, but it's more spiritual. It's about implementing change or getting things that aren't as, let's say, monetary wise, aren't as expensive, but putting them all together and then making it into something more abundant, so worthwhile down the line. You can sell it for something way more than what it was when you put all the elements together at the beginning. And this Temperance card, it's not, when it's in the upright, it's not something that's going to happen overnight or within a couple of months. You could be working on it for a decade. you know, or hundreds of years. I know that's not the case, but we're talking like with metals here where it's really applied, but on a spiritual level, what it's saying here in the reverse is that there's no balance here, there's no alignment. It might be that you're not seeing on the same page at the moment, so it can't get to that at this moment. And that's why there's a hangman energy, because they're trying to gain perspective. I don't feel, there may be some communication about what they want at the moment, but I don't feel they'll be able to offer it you at the moment, because what you're asking for or what they ultimately want, they're on one side of the road and what they want is on the other, but they can't seem to cross it at the moment. It's as if they haven't got they're not equipped enough. They're not equipped enough to get to the other side. So at the moment, it's like they're going to put themselves in the hangman energy, and they'll just hang there and hang there and hang there and try and get a perspective until they can work out how they can get across the road. But they've got to look at others doing it first, see how they do it, if you want to go along with that example. What else have we got on this hangman energy, please, Spirit? What else have we got on this hangman energy? And then it'll become more balanced. Once they gain that perspective, I feel that perspective has still got something to do with this moon in reverse over here. Someone's not seeing something straight somewhere. It may be lack of wanting to take responsibility. But they know, but this is gonna be a long process. This is going to need a lot of investment, a lot of patience, a hell of a lot of patience, and a hell of a lot of time spending on it. Real time. And it may even be that you have to say, you know, we need help with this here. And there's nothing wrong with that. We just need help trying to get out of this situation, whether that means some type of support, counselling, relate, whatever that is. It doesn't mean you're weak. All it means is that we're out of options here, but we want to stay together. So where can we go now? Oh, dear me, Taurus. I hope you're all right. Listen, if you want to join me on the extended, I mean, I'd love you to try and gain more insight. But if not, take care, and I look forward to catching up with you on the 4th of April. Over and out. Bye.